How's it going, guys? RealRadman here, back at it again with another video. A little bit more news on NASCAR Heat 2. Not much this time, but we do have some stuff. This was an article on OperationSports.com written by Robert Collars. I'm sorry if I did not pronounce your name correctly. But he had a hands-on preview of NASCAR 2, or NASCAR Heat 2. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. And let's start with this first little say in the article. So, while NASCAR Heat may have had lacked depth, a few areas in which it did excel were the driving model. The validity of this article just went down big time. But yeah, the driving model, it excelled. It's oh man, what a great joke. What a great joke. Okay, never mind. Competent AI ability. Obviously, one does not have to be a certified genius to understand that those two aspects are two of the most yeah, they're definitely important, but bro, this physics was not good, fam. The driving model was not good. I don't know what game you played, fam. Yo, that driving model was shit. Come on, bro. All right, let's get back to the news. I just had to make that one a big part of this video. That one made me laugh big time. Let's move on. It is common knowledge that this year's NASCAR Heat 2 will include the top 3 series of NASCAR. What is not known to the general public is how those 3 series feel and perform on the track. So the reason why I'm really sharing this is because apparently this guy, Robert, he discusses the physics and how the cars feel. Now, do I take his word 100% when he says the driving model was pretty good from NASCAR Heat Evolution? Probably not. But let's listen to what he has to say. I was lucky enough to play NASCAR Heat 2 myself, and while at this juncture there are many components that were not yet implemented, it was on a pre-alpha stage, the foundation is built and showed a lot of promise. Initially, I jumped to the Cup Series. I raced a couple of quick 5-lap races at Atlanta and Miami, and while my time was short, the duration was long enough to notice the AI seemed a bit more aggressive this year, and a little bit more willing to choose different lines. The weight felt good on the car. The ability to navigate the pack in a precise fashion felt great. The one thing that did stand out was the AI's willingness to be a bit more aggressive in the form of stealing an open spot before I could. The AI seemed smarter, recognized potential moves that were being able to be made. Another aspect that stuck out was the fact that although I was on a default level of difficulty, which was probably adaptive AI, the ability to pass multiple cars at once seemed toned down. It was still prevalent, but definitely not as easy to do in the original game on the default difficulty. So that bodes well for the users who like to challenge themselves on higher difficulty levels. I have said the AI are pretty good in NASCAR Heat Evolution. They just kind of have a lack of awareness of where you are. So like if you try going to the outside of someone, it's kind of like they'll put you in the wall. If you try going on the inside of someone, they might not see you and force you on the apron, which then the apron will make you spin out. Their lack of awareness really pissed me off. But other than that, the way they ran their lines and stuff wasn't bad. It was alright. So, I thought that was actually a good part of the game. So let's move on. Next, I ran the Xfinity Series at Iowa, and it's hard to describe how glorious it was to see this track on a console in HD. Obviously, he loves Iowa. The car handled a bit similar, and many had no paint scheme yet, which you guys have seen in some gameplay videos. Some cars just don't have paint schemes yet. It's a very early build. So then he took part in the trucks at Eldora. And what he said was there was a minimal difference between how the Cup and Xfinity car felt, but the difference was dramatic in how the Cup and the truck cars felt. The weight, the handling, the overall driving physics made you feel like you were driving a sanctioned Camping World truck around, and while that may seem like a well-it-should type of moment, the fact remains it does feel that way, and it's welcomed and appreciated. He was surprised with how good the dirt physics felt while driving the truck, and while it didn't require a master-like driving skill like iRacing, which is completely understandable, that was never the developer's intent. So do not let the last comment worry you at all, because the dirt physics felt and looked great, and I have no doubt that this will be an extremely popular series racing online. And yes, all 3 series will be available to race online. So the news here, all 3 series will be available to race online. The trucks do feel very different from the Cup. But like even what Inside Sim Racing, those guys said, it's kind of like, it's not iRacing difficult, which I don't think, it will be. Obviously it won't be, for casual gamers who want to play this game. A lot of people ask me why I'm not on iRacing. I can't afford it. That's the main reason. But yeah, so iRacing, it's not going to be like that, but apparently the physics are pretty good. So now let's move on to career mode, where he spoke with Sean Burke. I've actually emailed him multiple times. He's the product marketing manager, so I've talked to him as well. And everything here kind of sounds familiar, but when they talk about career mode, or like new focuses, so basically There are new vehicle models, new views, new sounds, new physics, new tracks, new drivers, and much, much more. The new sounds and new physics sound nice. The new views even sound nicer. But hey, we don't really know much about that yet. For many fans of the title scouring the internet to find information in the game, he cannot talk about career mode yet, but what Sean Burke is saying is that they've put a lot of effort and work into career mode. So that is news there. His final thoughts on the game was that it was good. He can't wait for it to maybe go back in July and get another build that will be closer to the final build, and that it looks like the game will be pretty good. So we've had one opinion that is from Inside Sim Racing saying, you know, I might not want to pre-order it. The game is not ready yet, or it might not be what you think it is. And now we have this one here saying that the game is pretty good. He can't wait for it to come out, and that we should put our concerns to rest. The only problem is he also said the driving physics in NASCAR Heat Evolution was good. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at that. That's absurd. That's like saying Donald Trump is a good president. Should I not get there? Yeah, I probably shouldn't go there. Not a lot of news today, guys. I just wanted to share this article with you. The link of the article is in the description down below. But I thought it was nice to share because we're getting a couple more looks at it as to whether, you know, from people who play it. Some of you say, well, why haven't you played it? Well, one, I'm not in the Charlotte area. There's no way I could even visit their building if I wanted to. I'm in Florida. It's not happening. I'm not going to be able to play it anytime soon, so I can't really tell you guys my personal experience with it. But from other guys, you know, the builds are coming out, the opinions are coming out. We're going to get more gameplay soon. We're going to get trailers soon. We're going to get news on career mode, which is what I'm really waiting for. So yeah. So guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I will see you guys later. Hope you are having a fantastic day, and comment down below what you think NASCAR Heat 2 will be like. So I will see you guys later. Peace out.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, my love, she keeps me warm.